Black women do not date out of their race enough, and God, please release my sisters from the shackle of only dating Black men. I feel like it's time for us to explore our options. It's way more of life to see, way more experiences to have.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as per the title guys, you can see in today's video, once again, we're going to be talking about the dust bucket Mario. You guys know, I was saying like a month or two ago, he went viral not only because he was very aggressive to a man on stage while this man was literally just doing his being the videographer, but nonetheless, I remember that whole thing happening around when people also find out that he had made his spicy Latina into a single baby mama. And this brought up a lot of discussion because there has been rumor, and to be honest, I don't think it's rumor for the longest of time that this male literally he despised that. But again, guys, is there anything new? This right here is why I truly feel like Black woman, the quicker that y'all accept this for truly what it is, I truly feel like the better off y'all are gonna be. Y'all already know how I feel about these male, and they can ever do anything to change that, because instead of them coming out here trying to repair their little dusty reputation, we continuously see them coming out here because after this whole thing went viral, because ultimately now, thankfully, that Black women are finally learning. A lot of Black women aren't really investing in his little dusty career like they used to. So what did he decide? He decided that in order for him to promote, I guess, his little dusty album, he was going to post that his spicy Latina, he had made her into a single baby mama. Because at the end of the day, these dust bucket like be coming out here talking about when these preferences go Black, they don't go back. Correction, once they go Black, they can't go back, because if there's one thing that these preferences have secure when they do decide to get involved with the lowest hanging fruits of society, one thing for sure and two thing is for certain is that these male are born to make their preference into single baby mama. And the reason why I'm saying that is because yes, she is still with him, but at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, she's not a wife. She's once again just a single baby mama, because we already know these males somehow feel like them coming out here and getting women impregnated, it is less than a commitment than you going out here and literally getting married, which is so weird to me, because far as I'm concerned, once you decide that you want to procreate with someone, even though the government tend to say 18 years, 21 years, depending on where you're geographically located, we already know that is not true. Once you do go out here, allow yourself to get impregnated by one of these lowest hanging fruit, unfortunately for you, you're going to be bonded to this male for the rest of your life. Nonetheless, guys, he recently also, he went on one of these dust bucket podcasts and he were asked if he hated Black women, and this was his response.
Do you have anything against Black women?
No, sir. No, sir, I don't. Never have. And I know why you asked this question. You know, I recently posted something about the slander that I feel like there is on the internet about Black women not being loved. I don't understand the slander. I don't understand the statement of Black women aren't loved, because there's so many relationships I know out there that of Black couples that are doing incredible businesses together, thriving, families together. They don't get the same type of energy. They don't get the same type of attention or energy around that. And to me, I would much rather see that on the blogs than see the other side of it. The hate or the bashing of Black men who decide to date outside of their race. I don't understand. I don't understand it fully. To a certain degree, but not fully. To the point where it gets that dark in some cases. I've gotten crazy messages, right? But it doesn't hurt me more so than it's a little confusing when I see so many Black women that feel the same way. And I want to understand it. I don't think this is something that you can help me with, by the way, because you're not a Black woman.
I can't.
I know. And so I'm just saying my relationship with Black women is evolving. I mean, every day it is evolving, right? My fans, the core of my fans are Black women. It's not all my fans, but I come from that. Black women raised me. Black women are the first ones to tell me I'm amazing. The first one to say I love you. The first ones to make me cry. The first ones to make me laugh. The first one, all of it. So it's like, what is that question? I don't even understand.
One thing that I do have to point out, notice how he were like, what, this is so wrong, but notice his body language. Ultimately, he was nodding, saying ultimately the opposite. But again, body language does not lie. Nonetheless, you guys already know, I also had to bring a few comments on here for you guys. So as y'all can see, this first commentator said, I have never in my whole life seen Mario with any woman. You guys also know there has been a lot of speculation of him secretly wanting to have either boyfriend or husband. But like I have been saying for the longest of time, all of the audacity that the lowest hanging fruits of society be having when it pertains to Black women, imagine if they had that audacity for them to come out here, work on themselves, to work on the Black community, and 3, just come out here and live their truth. But at the end of the day, this right here is why I continue to say that they are indeed the biggest hypocrite to ever walk this planet Earth, because they will be the one coming out here telling you as a Black woman what you have to do in order for you to get married, what you should do in order to raise your kids properly, which I think is quite interesting, because these males feel like they can just come out here, get these women pregnant, and they move on to their next victim. This is exactly why they will come out here and be talking about y'all as women, y'all did a bad job parenting. So then when these dust bucket grow up and they be male and they come out here and be treating women so badly, they ultimately will always come out here and say, well, ladies, y'all need to look in the mirror and blame yourself. This is the result of your poor parenting. Obviously, because these males somehow has convinced themselves that they don't have to stick around and fend for the kids that they decided that they were going to impregnate these women with. Nonetheless, this one say the woman who is that his girlfriend that he got pregnant is not Black, by the way. And this right here why I continue to say these are literally the biggest hypocrite. They're literally a walking contradiction. Come out here, say one thing, in his case, his body language say the complete opposite. These men will literally piss on you and tell you that it's rain. This one here say his body language says different. Exactly. He actually nodded yes to the question whilst verbally saying no. This one say he saw me in the club in Darwin, Australia, and he was all over me that night. And long story short, he loved Black women too. And you guys already know we can always count on at least one pick-me-shot within the mix coming out here defending a group of males that wouldn't even spit on them had they been on fire, right? This one here responded by saying, this sound like no, I'm not racist. I have Black friends. Man, you love what you love. Stand on that. This one say just cameraman on stage. Basically, he's making reference to what I said at the beginning. This one say a lot of Latina have African DNA. This one say Mario love what he loved. This one say I met him in person. He is extremely disgusting in real life. This one say two things can be true at once. One doesn't always have to negate the other. This one say he said no verbally but nodded yes to the question. So there is your answer. Exactly. And I'm happy to see that other people saw exactly what I did. This one say, had he apologized to the cameraman yet? If not, I don't want to hear from him. LOL. This Dusty here said he understand. He has the right, just like everyone else, to be with who they want to be with. But more than likely, celebrities have contracts to keep that money flowing. Most of them choose someone outside of the race. I'll leave it at that. But that's why I say women date who you want. Do you? This one say, what in the Michael Jackson Thriller is he wearing? This one say, what happened? This one say, find the disappointment that there's so many brothers out there that don't give Black women the flowers they deserve. We are the backbone of all people and we never get our flowers. And majority, not all, some Black male are always like tearing Black women down. It makes me sad. You can stay outside your race, but do not disrespect Black women. Black women, and sometimes everybody, the whole world collectively, even our men don't give us our flowers. I find a little disappointed in Mario. I really do. This one here responded by saying Mario only dates non-Black women. This one said the idea that Mario is against / doesn't like Black women, and most of those hideous comments are coming from Black women, is disgusting. All because he's in a relationship with a beautiful Latina, goes to show how much hate us Latina face, and we don't give an F. Like, how is his girl hated on so much because men like him choose to date outside their race? How you made that a man likes what he likes? Goes to show us Latinas are loved the most out of all race. Hate yourself, not us, is always Latino gang gang. This right here, Black woman, is exactly why I keep talking the way I talk about these spicy Latina. This one say, honestly, I'm more turned off at him really sounding incoherent in his response. Sir, complete a full thought. Also, I'm okay with him not turning another Black woman into a baby mama. Simple as that. And lastly, guys, this one say, he should have kept it at, no, sir, I don't. But to be honest, even if he doesn't date Black women and his girlfriend isn't Black, so what? People are allowed to have a preference. Chris Brown like Blasian and mixed women. That's his preference, and that's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see, there's a lot of Black women coming out here supporting this male, and there's also a lot of Black women that feel exactly how I feel about the whole predicament. Nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say about this whole predicament. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about, yet again, another dust bucket coming out here talking about he feel like Black women don't get the respect that they deserve. Dust bucket, y'all collectively as Black male, y'all have done a very good job of contributing to the mistreatment that Black women has had to endure literally since the beginning of time. Nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole predicament. What are your thoughts and opinion? Or please get in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.
Black women, it's time to hold ourselves accountable because we are reaping what we sowed. We have lied and gassed Black men up for centuries, letting them think that they are kings with no kingdoms, letting them think that they are the emperor when they are naked. And now we are dealing with the consequences of those actions. Instead of being honest with Black men and requiring them to do better for not only themselves, but the community that they helped create, we have allowed them to tear it apart and then put it back together quietly behind their backs and then still let them get the credit for it.